Like, where are we with or without Drake? Like, you have to really sit there and think about it, the history of hip hop. And we're just going to talk about 2008 to present, right? You had someone, Lil Wayne, who was at the height of his career at the Carter Three. He brought in Young Money, he brought in Nicki Minaj and Drake. And Drake was able to execute in a level that most artists, the last person that was able to execute the way he did on that level was 50 Cent, where he was like, I don't need a singer to do my hooks. I don't need to do this. I'll structure all my hooks. I'll do the choruses. I'll do the melodic stuff. And Drake did the same thing. Like, he sung all his choruses. He was able to embody soca, reggae, do a reggaeton feature. He was able to do R&B. He was able to do pop. He was able to do bar for bar rap. And I remember at a time where I really wasn't a fan when I heard So Far Gone and even Take Care. Take Care grew on me after I listened to Views. And then I went back. I mean, Nothing Was the Same. When I heard Nothing Was the Same, and then I went back to listen to Take Care, I was like, yo, this is a great album. To this day, I think Scorpion is my favorite album. My number two album is probably For All the Dogs, just because he embodies so many different sounds. But when I say like the feature run, like 2018 to 2020 alone, from the Sicko Mode, Life So Good, with Future, the Drake and Future album, the Drake and 21 Savage album, the features that he had with 21 Savage, um, the Block Boy JB, the features that he had with Gunna and Baby, Never Recover, the features that he had Walker Like I Talk It with Migos, the Versace, which was years ago. Like, he had such a good run just in features alone. Like, he could do a verses with just features. And I'll never forget um, the moment I heard, what was it? Like, They Not Like Us. I mean, not They Not Like Us. I'm so sorry. I'm skipping ahead. When I heard Like That with Future, right? I was a Future fan. I'm listening to it. And I'm like, yo, is he talking about somebody? And then, like, he said the line at the end. And I'm like, oh, snap, he talking about Drake. And I'm like, Drake is not going to say nothing. And then Drake responds. I remember I was in the studio and I heard push-ups. And I'm like, yeah, da 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 da. And then 5 minutes later, I heard Rick Ross drop Champagne Moments. I'm like, yo, what's going on over here? I'm like, yo, Drake got this. I'm not worried about nothing, right? And then he kept doing his thing. And then it was to a point where um, I believe Kendrick dropped Euphoria. And I'm like, it's a cool record. I'm still a Drake fan no matter what. And it wasn't a bad song. It was a great song, Euphoria. But then he came back with Taylor Made Freestyle, which I understood the concept. But when you understand when there's people that's not living no more, and the East Coast, West Coast, Canada, you got to be careful. Like, you can't just they would have accepted it from different people, but not somebody like an outsider. You know what I'm saying? That's like me trying to do a voiceover of someone from Canada. You know what I mean? Like, it's different. So that happens, and I'm like, all right, yo, he's got this, he got this, he got this. And I think he dropped Meet the Grands. I'm like, yo, this is dark. I'm like, yo, this Kendrick Lamar, he's a villain. He's a super villain at this point. But I'm still holding on strong. And then I guess I want to say he drops Family Matters, and then Kendrick drops They Not Like Us. Whatever, it's over. But it was just like, to watch everyone turn on you was a scary thing. Like, because it's like all these people that would smile in his face, or it's just the fake love. And he was always saying no friends in the industry. Or he'd be like, fake love, and like, all this time. And he said, like, even that What Did I Miss, like, all these records, I was like, were you always noticing that people were funny? But it was just crazy because I feel like ever since that happened and the beef was over, it's like, where's the music? I'm like, who's going to be the next big thing to go above and beyond and be able to embody so many different sounds? Or are we just going to have 10 different artists to give us that sound? Because this dude was on a song with Bad Bunny. He did the song with Thames and Future, songs with Future, songs with 21. Like, he can, like, really embody any sound, any moment. He did the Cash Cobain records with the sexy drill. Like, he can do so much. And it's like, who can keep up like that? So it's just like, I don't know. I haven't heard, music that I really like. Yeah, I like Cash Cobain. I love with Chow Lee and Wolfface Joey, and I love Bass Swag. Obviously, I'm just trying to think about the people that are like upcoming, a little bit more newer. Um, but it's like no one can catch my attention where I'm like, let me listen to the whole album. Let me go back and listen to the, certain things. And it's like, I could go back and listen to the old Drake album. Like I'll go back and randomly listen to For All the Dogs. I'll listen to Views. I'll put it on shuffle, or I'll just go listen to Scorpion. Like, because he has so many different records and so many different beats, so many different flows and cadences. And it's like, I want to know what happens next. Like, what does the industry have? Like, if you're gonna like sell this guy, he's outed. Like, who's your replacement? Because Kendrick's not doing it for me. And I'm not taking no disrespect to Kendrick. Kendrick is an amazing lyricist. He has substance and bars and everything. But as far as like a body of work, Drake had that. Again, Kendrick, Damn, Good Kid, Mad City, Pimp a Butterfly. Like GNX, I think was good, but it wasn't his best body of work. You know what I'm saying? But like Good Kid, Mad City, hands down, is the best album. But like, there's so many more Drake albums that I'll listen to over and over and over in rotation, and then I know word for word. Um, but it's just like, damn, who's gonna come after this? Like, we had Drake, then we had Wayne and Drake. There was no one he passed the mantle down, and I said, maybe is that Drake's fault that he didn't get someone to pass the mantle down to? He should have definitely did that, set somebody up, and I think that's what happened with Lil Wayne. And the difference is he's like, yo, at some point I gotta slow down. But I guess Drake just felt like, I never really need to slow down, and he just kept going. So I don't know. I'm just looking forward to some new music, new artists, or new Drake, something, because the music game is real dry right now. Except for the G Herbo albums, it was 10 out of 10, like I said. I'm listening to a lot of different things. FK Twigs, fire. Wale's albums, fire. Everything's a lot. Listen to Slick Rick album, the De La Soul album. There's a lot of different things, but Dave East Common for fire. But I really need something that's really gonna be over the top.